How you doing, everybody? Old Bones Fitness and Inspire Self channel. Welcome. Wow, what a crazy 3 days in the YouTube fitness community. Well, one thing I can say is got me thinking a little bit differently, personally for me. What I kind of got out of it for me was I got a big ego. And so for the new year, I'm going to take my ego. I'm going to try to do this mentally. I'm going to take my ego. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to make a jacket out of it or a coat. I'm going to take the coat, unzip it, put it in the closet, and try to close the door and kind of squash my ego down a couple pegs. So, talking about all this stuff, I think it was a kind of a neat thing, kind of a good thing, except for a lot of the hate and the nasty comments, but it gets you thinking, and I don't think there's nothing wrong with some good back and forth and people thinking about, different things. So that's kind of, that's one thing I got out of it was, I got a big ego. In my 20s, I must have had a huge ego because my ego nowadays, it's not too powerful, but it's still there. So I really gotta put that in check. I'd like to thank everybody who subscribed to my channel in the last 3 days. I appreciate you guys having YouTube videos, and the ones that don't and you subscribe, thank you very much. But the guys that have YouTube videos, I'll sift through all the subscribers that I got, and I'll watch your YouTube videos, and if anything should resonate with me and some things that tips or tricks or stuff like that you guys have, I'll definitely pass that information along in future videos and let people know who you guys are. I do want to make one comment on a comment from the last couple days. The comment was, who is this white fat? No, it was, who was this skinny fat white guy? All right, you're right. I can't deny it. I'm skinny in some areas, I'm fat in some areas, and I'm definitely white. So, in the future, I've always tried to get the skinny parts a little more beefier, the fat parts a little more leaner, and in the past, but I can never change my complexion. So if you watch my videos, this is what you get, guys. So I'm sorry about that, but this is what it is. I do want to say on my channel, I said I've been working out for 27 years. Now, as you can tell by my physique, I haven't been working out consecutively for 27 years. What I typically will do is I'll work out for 3-4 months, get in the shape, in my mind what I want to go, what I want to be, and then the next 7-8 months I stop. And I do that. It seems like I always do that every year for 20 years. So when I was in 26, 27, I was in the best shape of my life. My memory of that, because I didn't take a lot of pictures, I think I got a couple, but my memory of that is probably skewed. I was probably much smaller than what my memory says I was, but I'll see if I can find those pictures and put them up. I believe I was in really good shape, but I should have been. I was 25, 26 years old, and I worked out pretty intensely. So that's kind of, and you're going to find out later on in life, for me, it's getting harder and harder and harder to get back to that 27, 28-year-old kid. It's taken a heck of a lot longer. So that's kind of why I put up a YouTube channel, was to put videos out there that maybe someone can watch, they can kind of resonate, maybe something resonate with them, and people can call me out too, saying, hey, you're looking a little off there, buddy. So to keep me motivated, and maybe to put out some knowledge out there. I have some really kooky kind of ideas and thought processes, but they've worked for me, and I'll put them up in future videos. So I kind of want to make this YouTube channel fun. I'll try to put up videos that I'm proud of and that you guys can get something out of it. As far as my progress goes the last month here, it has been zero progress. I typically will take some time off around this time anyways because it is Christmas, New Year's, but I ended up getting sick about 8 days ago. So I've only worked out maybe once, maybe twice in the last 3 weeks. And I ended up getting sick I was sitting at about 197, and I ended up, right now I'm at 185, so I'm very, very depleted. I'm very weak right now. So hopefully in the next couple days I can kind of jump back into it, but I'm going to take it really, really slow. I'm going to have to probably almost start from the beginning again and then ramp back up. Like I said, I'm very weak right now. The whole household's all sick right now too. So I would never dare to go in the gym and try to work out and still have a bug in me and it lets somebody else get sick, because I don't want no one else to get the cold and the fever and the fluey symptoms that I got and give that to somebody else. So I'm just going to probably do stuff at home. So I do appreciate you guys subscribing. In the future, I'll put out videos that I'm, like I said before, that I can be proud of, and you guys can be maybe excited to watch. I don't know. So and it won't always be about fitness either. I might have, like I put a video up the other day that was of a hawk, and I thought it was kind of cool, so I put it up there. So it won't always be about fitness, but that's it. That's kind of my introduction. I never did an introduction of who I was and what I'm all about. I may put up a more extensive one in the future. I know that this place where I'm doing the videos is actually where I work, and so I'm going to have to change that. I like to do I'd rather do it at home, but I get a little more privacy here, because when I do it here, and my wife was here the other day, she messes with me. She's like, "Come on, videotape me here." I'll put that video up because I think it's funny. Made her laugh too, because she didn't know that she was being videotaped. But that was pretty funny. So I get a little more privacy here, but at home, that's where I'd rather do it, and have maybe a green screen or something like that. Make it a little more professional. So that's about it, guys. So thanks for watching. I'll watch all you guys' other videos that you guys subscribe to, and I'll subscribe to you guys. And like I said, if anything resonates with me, and I think it's kind of neat, or that I try and it works, I'll definitely pass that information on. So thanks again, guys, and have a good night, and be safe.